All right, hello, wine-drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And you know, the first thing we do, thinking about what kind of material I want to do for the show, when we get a collection in that has like 10 vintages of Heitz, we put a tasting on the calendar. I always say, man, we're doing scientific work here at the Wine Watch. We want to let you, our wine-drinking people, know just how well these Heitz wines from the 70s, 80s, and 90s are drinking right now, because this is a wine, the first single vineyard Cabernet made in the state of California, Napa Valley, 1965 Cabernet, Martha's Vineyard, and the first wine people lined up at the winery to pay big money for in the 70s. I don't know if it was $100, but a lot of money, more so than any other wine in Napa at that time. The first cult wine of Napa Valley. Today, it's a relative value. Even though the new release on the Martha's is $200, you can find many older vintages for less than that. And these wines drinking beautifully all the way back to 1977, which was a drought year in Napa Valley. So the wines had wonderful concentration. The Bella Oaks Vineyard is a little 18-acre property in the distinguished Rutherford growing region, and the Heitz Martha's Vineyard is just south of Oakville. It's 34 acres on the western side of Napa, and both of these two prime Napa Valley vineyards. The Bella Oaks does have that Rutherford dust. The 78 really showing nicely, but, you know, to me, a little bit past its prime, the Bella Oaks. The Martha's has a little bit of that eucalyptus, not a ton. We didn't really see a lot of that eucalyptus coming out until we got into the younger wines. The older ones, very balanced, just showing a little bit of that. Too much of it can be off-putting. I remember the tasting Lou Eastlick did, which thanks Lou for bringing a bottle of wine, and Kevin Chadoff also brought 78 and 77 Heitz, Bella's, Oaks, and Martha's to complete our vertical. So we had one of each in the 77s and 78s. You always get extra when you come to a Wine Watch tasting. The wine of the night, though, to me, was the 78 Martha's Vineyard, which was just beautifully fresh still. This wine had a lot of lovely currant berry fruit, and got 5 votes for first place and 1 for second, which made it the wine of the night easily, but still lovely concentration. Still nice on the second day. The Bella Oaks, a little bit diminished the 78. I thought it had a little dirty diaper kind of note to it, with a bit of oxidization, beef stew, but still some fruit on the tongue, rather pleasant on the finish. I like the 78s better than the 77s, but not everybody did. The crowd was a little bit split on that. The 1985 still drinking very nicely. The Bella Oaks, we had a few Bella Oaks in a row here till we got back to our comparison between Martha's and Bella's. The 88 and the 90, all Bella Oaks right in a row. And of mine, my favorite was the 88, and a crowd favorite. I'll tell you what, this one got 2 votes for first place and 1 for second, making it the third place finisher. Most people would consider probably 85 and 90 better vintages. The 85 had light smoky notes, a dusty earth, old leather saddle, still had some light red berry fruit, lovely balance, but drinking at its peak right now or past it. Very good juice. The 90 also really charming, some dried meaty notes coming out. This wine's open for a while. Still had some nice red plum and currant berry fruit, a nice touch of earth. Still some tannins in this 90 also. I don't know, the fruit seemed to be fading. Maybe it was better a couple years ago. I don't know if there's enough fruit to outlast the tannins here, but excellent juice nonetheless. I just thought the 88 much more balanced, and nothing really stuck out there. Excellent juice. The 1996 Heitz Martha's, I'll tell you, I changed my mind at the second day, man. This was the wine of the night for me. It opened up the most over the course of time, and wow, what an incredible nose the second day. It had a bounty of dark berry fruit, complemented by that eucalyptus, tobacco, bitter cocoa, graphite, a distinct floral quality also. Very complex and intriguing, big and layered on the tongue, still a good amount of tannins, but a lot of fruit, a lot of everything here, just a multi-layered wine, and a little bit of a medicinal note maybe coming out there as well, maybe a little Brett, but wow, very complex and very long, most excellent juice. The 97 Bella Oaks, also excellent, but I thought the Martha's was better almost in every flight. I just thought it had a little more concentration and richness. The 97s both, though, drinking at their peak right now. A little dry tobacco and dusty earth, showing that Rutherford dust here in the 97 Bella Oaks you get from Rutherford. The herbs and coffee notes coming out in this as this wine opened up. A good deal of fruit still left on the tongue here, though. Smooth tannins and a lot of that tobacco and spice note from the nose coming through on the finish. The Martha's just seem to have more layers of fruit, just bigger, that minty note coming out, the tobacco, and really silky on the tongue. These 97s, like I said, if you got them in your cellar, open them up and experience them right now. They are drinking at their peak. This wine came in second place this evening, the 97 Heitz Marthas. The 2001 Bella Oaks and Marthas, both big wines still. This is a wine, both of these, that can age a long time. Both of these were most excellent. It was hard for me to pick a winner between the 2001s. I thought they both had great structure and really showcasing their different appellations, the different dirt that these 100% Cabernet wines come out of. So an outstanding tasting. Thanks very much for everybody that attended our Heitz event. Your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.